on this week's episode of Blacktooth. It's gonna be me playing iRacing. Oh fuck. I was collapsing my goddamn chair. Get my fat ass through this gap. Fuck's sake. Here we go. I'm trying not to knock over the camera here. I don't even know if this is actually going to be uploaded, how this is going to be framed, or what. But I will send it to Joey and see what he says. Get that out of the fucking shot. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we missed practice setting up the fucking camera. My neighbor's building a fence, so we're going straight into quali. And yeah, you guys can see how bad I suck at this. See why I waste my time doing this. See how she goes. Running the cars tour. Z-Max super late models. These cars are extremely fast. Have a lot of grip. A lot of fun. Running Bristol, my favorite track. One of the only tracks I can actually win at. So, see if I actually run clean. A little tricky when you got all this grip and speed because it's easy to overstep a little. So, try and keep it clean. Really hammer it on the second lap. Try and stay off the brake and just let it rotate around the corner on its own. Keep the momentum up. Pretty sure the top's the faster way around Bristol, but I seem to have more success with the bottom, so see how she goes. Won't carry as much momentum around the bottom, but it's the shorter way around the track. Little hybrid lap there. Run the bottom in 1 and 2, and then run the top in 3 and 4. And looks like qualifying went decent. In a 16.927, currently in 4th place. So, not bad, I will take that. Qualifying is super important. Obviously it's super important, but seems like I really struggle when I start near the back to run anywhere decent. It's not like I'm going to run through the field. I'm more of the driver where I have to try to start up front and then hold on for dear life while everyone's flying by me. So, even here, if I start 4th, Aiden Butler in the chat, please try to keep it on the apron if you wreck, guys. Yeah. This is me back after a 1-week suspension. Been trying really hard to keep it clean, not getting any drama. And then you kind of see how big of a dickhead these other people are on here, so shout out to you, Aiden Butler. Yes, if you're wrecked, please try and keep it down low. Don't fucking wad up the whole field. But that seems to be one of the few ways, too, that I seem to run well here on iRacing is if I just avoid all the wrecks, I can eke out a top 5, a top 10 just by staying clean the whole time. I'll be 2 laps down and finish 7th just because I stayed out of the fucking goddamn bullshit. So, I forget what I was saying there, but let's fucking hit the old pre-race ceremonies, you know what I'm saying, buddy? But yeah, back on iRacing Online. Now that I'm actually treating it a little more seriously and not just being a child and throwing temper tantrums and going after people and whatnot, just trying to run clean. Even if it means I'm not going to run as well, if I'm going to be running towards the back, that's fine. I'd rather finish 10th in one place than not finish the race at all. Or finish 10th in one piece than not finish the race at all. So, yeah, just trying to get those ratings up. And the more your rating goes up, the better lobbies and options and whatnot that you have. So, I'm not really looking at it as... I want to win, but I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't. Kind of tell where you're going to fare. Even just based on qualifying. This one I could have a shot to win, but I'm not very good in these cars, so we'll see. But yeah, just in the building phase, if you will, trying to really hone my talents so I can advance on and pursue my dream as a NASCAR driver one day. No, just kidding. But out of the sim seat and into the real race car, I will be going to the Lucky Snake in Atlantic City this Sunday with my buddies. So I'm thinking hopefully all of this training will not be for nothing. Hopefully I dominate the field at the local rental go-kart track. But that's about the end of the line for my racing career. Just want to, while we wait here, 42 seconds to start. Shout out to my man Tommy, one of my only friend on iRacing, the driver of the 11R Traction Motorsports rocket ship, sponsored by a bunch of people, including Blacktooth, Saran's Nursery, Steve's 47 Cafe, and HRS Promotion and Designs, of course. But yeah, shout out to Tommy. We gotta get on here and run some dirt races. I learned the hard way this week that you can't run dirt offline on iRacing. It's only an online thing. They apparently don't have it set up for AI. I don't know why. It's a bit peculiar, but yeah. 2 minutes to grid here. Let's fire up. I'm like Dick Trickle, but with weed. Yeah. A little weird doing a podcast by yourself, but I don't mind it. I can actually just talk all I want and not have to be interrupted by dumb Joe, so that's fun. I don't even know if this is still recording, so we shall see. Might run out of storage. Battery could die. Girlfriend might call. Don't know. But yeah, looks like I'm starting off here in 5th place. I don't even know how many are in the field. But, yeah, 5th might not even be that great if there's only 10 in the field. So you think, oh, I'm going to run top 5, but it's like, I mean, out of 10, not great. Been having some luck in the NASCAR style races. This week's track, I believe, is Homestead on the ARCA series, and I'm running top 10, and it's out of like 25 or 30 guys. So like I'm happy with that when I come home and, you know, like I said, 6th or 7th. And it's not based off talent or skill. It's just sheer, like, just outlasting these people. Just staying out of the mess, running clean lap times. I'm not going to hit the pole. They're running 34s, I'm running 35.5s, but just staying out of the fence. And, yeah, they all wrecked themselves out of the way, and I end up lucking into a top 10. So maybe we can have something like that here on this one, but doesn't look like there's many in the field. I think this is, I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like there's only 8 of us, so hey, maybe I steal a win here. Let's see. Would be really fun. I only have 1 win online in iRacing. It was a very hard-fought battle in the Street Stock Series at Thompson Motor Speedway. That was when I first started racing online, and somehow I lucked into a win. Didn't luck into it. Me and this guy really battled, and he burned his stuff up, and I somehow just held on to mine long enough to pass him in the closing laps. He got into the wall. Ran clean, though. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, that was my only ever win. That was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago at this point. Would be really cool to win here on the Blacktooth Off Week podcast. So wish me luck. We're getting started here. Restarts are my biggest struggle. Will not be surprised here if all 3 cars behind me blow by me. I can't seem to get the power down without getting loose, and I don't want to wad my shit up on the first lap. So we'll see how it goes. Just try and run clean, and if I got a chance to win, then I will be fucking taking risks towards the end. But you gotta hold on until the end to even have a chance. So let's see how she goes. Try not to wad it up in the first corner. Please don't fucking... Already someone's into my ass. Go ahead. Go by. Bye-bye, dickhead. Yeah, see ya. I'd rather let them go by than fucking... We both wad our shit up. I keep saying wad our shit up. I'm sorry. They're flying by me. I didn't even practice, so... Going into this completely raw. And I'm not very good at this car. If this was a street stock, I'd have a fighting chance, but once I start realizing that there's no shot at me winning, like I'm realizing right now, the next goal simply becomes to try and keep my incident rating at a 0. It's very hard to do because just if someone fucking runs into you through no fault of your own, you get 4 fucking points towards your safety rating. So it's kind of fucking bullshit, but yeah. Even so, if I'm trying to just keep it clean, if I see someone coming up on me, I let them fucking go by. I'm not gonna fucking beat and bang with you on lap 4 out of 47, so Then you go into a bit of mode of like, oh, I'll save tires and fly by these guys later. But probably not. I will probably finish dead last year. What a letdown. Sorry, folks. I'm not good at this. I do this way too much to be this bad. But, yeah. For anyone who's not familiar with iRacing, much to the chagrin of my girlfriend, it's not a video game. It is a video game. But it is not like... I'm already getting lapped here. Man, that guy's cooking. It's not like a NASCAR Heat or NASCAR Thunder 2003 like you played on the PlayStation. iRacing is a legit simulator, so that means it has the same physics and feel. Obviously, not the same feel as driving a real race car, but it's the closest damn thing. Multiple notable current NASCAR drivers kind of got their start on sim racing. Notably, William Byron. Just learned this week. Brad Keselowski was a sim racer. He said it was the original Papyrus games. I'm not a sim racing historian. I was only playing, NASCAR Heat, NASCAR Thunder, whatever the fuck back then. I wasn't sim racing at all. I did race go-karts as a kid a little bit, but that's a story for another time. The other one that came up recently for me was Ty Majeski, this year's truck champion. Is apparently an iRacer, so it's pretty cool. It's not saying I'm ever like, it's stupid to even say this, but I don't have any aspirations of ever like, oh, because William Byron and Brad Keselowski became successful cup drivers, because I'm running iRacing, I'm going to be. No, I'm not saying that. It's just fun, but I always have to defend myself. It's not a video game. It's a sim. Yeah, it's a simulator, much similar to like a flight simulator that pilots use to train. Most NASCAR training and practice is done now on a sim. Now they'll have a much more expensive, $70,000 to $100,000 sim rig that the thing actually moves as you're hitting the bumps and as you're, has an interactive or a reactive feel or whatever the fuck it's called. I'm running a $200 seat off Amazon that broke after a week, and $290 Logitech wheel, I think the cheapest wheel that you can buy, but this gets the job done, man. I have a lot of fun. It's not the same as being in a real car. Not that I've ever raced a real car. I've only ever raced go-karts, like I said, but it's not the same feel as racing, but it's the next best thing. It honestly, for a very small budget, I'm probably into this for $1,000 or less, and it totally scratches the racing itch. Especially when you're racing online against real people. It 100% scratches the itch. We're 15 laps in here, 34 to go. I'm running 8th out of 8th, and I'm a lap down. I'm in no danger, no one near me. Haven't really been pushing too hard, but there's still a lot of time left. Hopefully I save enough tire to, by the end, a few people start wrecking each other out, and might have a chance to run a 5th or something like that. It seems to be the theme here. I suck, but I keep it out of the fence, and I might luck out and make a few passes towards the end once everyone's burned out all their stuff. Most people in these races, they just seem to go balls out right off the fucking drop. Whenever I try that, the tires aren't even warm yet, and I ship it into the fence right in turn 1, so been really just trying to finish races. Part of the reason of that is these races only start every 15 or every 30 minutes, so if I junk my shit on lap 1, I have very limited time as it is. I might only get to run one race during the day if I'm lucky and the naps time out right and whatnot, but yeah, I want to run the full race. If not, I have to wait 15, possibly 30 minutes to sign up for another one. That kind of fucking blows. So, and then you get yourself in the bullshit of wrecking people and they're wrecking you back. And like I said on the last pod, I was suspended off here for a week, and that fucking blew. No surprise at all, but playing against the computer is nowhere near as fun. I don't know why, but for some reason knowing that these are real people that I'm racing against does make it more exciting. Damn, that guy's fucking flying. Maybe I gotta get on it more. Let's see. I'm running 17-second laps here. Oh, sorry, number 5. Don't fucking dump me. guys are zooming. I'm going to start getting on it now. Nothing to lose. Halfway through the race. 2 laps down. I probably have a ton more tire than they do, so. But even if, I'm very well probably going to finish in last year, and that's okay. Because as long as I keep it clean, that'll bump my rating up a ton. And, I don't know. Trying to get out of these lower level rookie divisions, I don't know. I'm sure Tommy could probably answer me. But I'm trying to get away from the dickheads that just, in the fence. Not good. No incident points there, but that is going to hurt my very minimal speed that I already have. So, yeah, but I don't know. I'm hoping that in the higher levels, there's less dickheads. There's people that just want to race, don't want to fucking... It just seems to be a complete wreck fest in a lot of these lower level lobbies. This one seems very fair. I'm not mad at it at all, but it's been tons of nights where I'm just minding my business, running towards the back of the pack, just trying to run clean, and someone just literally punts you into the grass for no fucking reason. So, I mean, very well maybe that in the higher levels, but I doubt it. So, trying to pay my dues, put the work in, run last for a while, and then maybe I'll get back to backing into some wins here. But about to go a 3rd lap down, so 21 to go. I'm in 7th. Someone must have crashed out. This is what I'm saying. I don't do anything fancy. Just trying to keep it clean, and a lot of these guys take themselves out of contention. So I'm going to steal this one from Kenny Wallace, who stole it from the great Dick Trickle. I might butcher this quote, but it's something along the lines of, in order to finish first, you must first finish. I believe that's the quote. It just means you got to finish the fucking race to have any chance of finishing first at all. So that's the motto here at Blacktooth Motorsports. Just don't try and mess up anyone else's day. When the leaders are coming up, I just get out of the fucking way. Hate to be a guy that fucks it up for someone who's got a shot to win. Because wins are hard to come by. Even in iRacing. A lot of these guys in here are so good. I qualified at Homestead last night, and I think I qualified well. I was in the top 10 or the top 8 or something, I believe. And a lot of us guys in the back half of the top qualifying, like say from 4 to 8, we're all running about 35.5, something like that. Everyone in the top 8 was running 35s. The leader was running like a 34.1. He was like a second to a second and a half faster than everyone. So I watched his camera, and the setups are fixed. It's not like he had a better setup or he custom tuned his car. It's fixed setup. Everyone's running the same setup. He was just driving the fucking shit out of it, deep. I don't know how he held on to it. Yeah, I run out of talent in those moments. Like here, just got in the fucking fence again. Yeah, some people can just really get in there deep and not spend the ass out around. So shout out to that guy. Pretty sure he won the race as well. But that was another one last night. Just through attrition, I think I finished 4th, and I had no business finishing 4th. It was one of those ones where it was just a massive, like, 10-car pileup, and then I just squeaked through. I literally came to almost a complete stop and just weaved through it like it was a parking lot, and ended up coming away 4th, so. It's a little bit of a super speedway philosophy. Just stay in the back, let them all wreck themselves, and then just cruise on by under caution. Yeah. Joe's down in Florida right now. He's hanging out playing poker. Got a nice hotel room. In the bar, crushing beers. We're discussing the finer points of Green Day's career and some old school punk rock. Joe's got impeccable taste in music. Shout out to Joe. It's weird to be doing Blacktooth solo. But I wanted to challenge myself. It's all about getting outside of your comfort zone, guys. You know what I'm saying? Got a little loose. I'm fucking... 8 to go. Let's go. I'm not lifting. Just... you don't have to lift at all. I've been lifting like it's a fucking NASCAR or it's a late model. This is super late. This thing's got grip like a goddamn jet. It's like hard to spin this thing out. See if I can run some folks down. I was running 17s all race. That was just a 15. Well, I'll be barely lifting. Just foot to the floor. Use that banking up. There's only 5 to go, so really unlikely that I'm able to gain back the 2 laps I'm behind. Probably should have been pushing a little harder a little earlier, but again, just want to run clean. Want to get these ratings up, and I really don't think I had anything for the leaders. So to me, honestly, rather run a clean race than have a high number and finish 4th out of 8th versus 7th out of 8th. Doesn't really make a fucking difference to me. But man, you can really lean on this thing in the corners. Wish I would have been trying that out a little earlier. But I also was just talking the whole time. I didn't lift at all that time. And that's why I got into the fence. So you can really, really, really dig in these corners here. White flag here. I'm in 7th. Just set my fastest laps on the last laps. That shouldn't be the case. But yeah, I guess I wasn't pushing enough. And it's a shame to checker because I am buzzing by people now. Save tires a bit too long. Let's get the fuck out of here. Another thing you got to avoid at the end of these races, people will just fucking drill you in the ass. And even though the race is over, it still adds to your safety rating, your incident count. So, finished 7th. Best lap was a 15.674. I was 5 laps down. There was 10 people in this race. Finished 7th. Not terrible. Not great at all by any means. But only 1 car on the lead lap. The leader just dusted everybody. His fastest time was better than everyone's by 6/10. So no one was going to win that race but that guy. So, yeah, rather keep it clean than keep being in these wreck fests. So, we got Homestead here starting in 4 minutes, or iRacing Super Speedway. This one's weird. I'm not spending $15 on this goofy ass weird fucking track. I don't know, that just looks fucking weird to me. So I'm gonna be definitely running the ARCA cars. I did make my cars, I don't even know if you could see it, but I did my best to make my cars look like the Bud 8 car. Homestead here. This track is real tricky, real loose, real easy to burn your shit up, sliding to the fence. The faster line is riding the boards. So, bit of a struggle here. I don't think I'll have winning speed by any stretch of the imagination, but it's another one of those ones where, because it's so slick, because it's so loose, a lot of people will just take themselves out of the race. So I end up finishing better than I'd hoped for. So we'll get into some practice here, see if we can risk-free figure out the track a bit. Different car than I was just running. Like I said, I was just running the Cars Tour, the Super Lates. Those things are fast and have a ton of grip. Should have been pushing a little harder a little earlier, but I have a bad habit of Bristol of burning my stuff up way too early, and then I'm just fighting to keep it on the track the last 10, 20 laps. So, not mad with 7th out of 10th. Did not see what it boosted my fucking rating up to. And I'm not going to, because I'm joining the sim here. So, definitely gained a ton of iRating points. I was in the rookie class, now I'm in the D class, which I've been floating in for a few weeks now. I really tanked my rating at one point. It seems like, it's definitely, I'm at fault here as well, but a lot of times I would just end up racking up running these short track street stock cars. It's real like beating and banging style racing, and I'd end up racking up a ton of incident points, even though I kept it you know, kept it between the lines the whole race. It's just you make contact with anyone, automatic 4 points typically. So didn't fare well there. Really tanked my rating. But it's way back up now. And I'm probably speaking gibberish, and that's fine, but someone somewhere will know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is my life. This is what I look forward to. It's playing Race Car Man Simulator. And yeah. Got the Bud 8 up there. The 124th diecast. Pretty cool. My sister-in-law got it for me on one of them free Facebook pages, so shout out to you, Steph. Good looking out. And yeah, let's fucking hammer down. I have a bad habit too of constantly getting these black flag penalties coming out of the pit. It'll be like, you didn't safely exit the pits. And it's just like, it'll be something very mundane like that. I don't think I did anything. And black flag, but I kept it clean that time. And this one, you really gotta have some throttle control. This guy is trying out that defense. Green car, bad luck. Green is bad luck in racing. $50 bills, peanuts. Racers have a ton of weird superstitions. The green one's a shame because green's my favorite color, and I think green race cars look really cool. But I don't even know if it's necessarily a thing anymore. Guys run green and win in it. Look at Ricky Stenhouse Jr. this year, won Talladega with a bunch of green on his car. I don't think it's necessarily as hardcore as it used to be, but guys like Dale Earnhardt and, you know, the greats from back in the day, Neil Bonnet, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. No peanuts, no 5s or 50s, and no green. Great, I don't feel like I learned anything, and I don't know why I'm trying to run the bottom because, look at these fucking dickheads. Look, Jesus, fuck's sake. That's what I deal with. I don't know why I'm trying to run the bottom here because I know it's the worst line. I do seem to do the best. I can't run the fence without getting into it. I'm running out of talent up there, but there's a seam right here. If I put my left tire right on that seam, this guy's about to fucking back it. Here we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. What a fucking dickhead. Anyway, seems to be when I run that seam, I can churn out the best times and the tires hold on the longest. And I don't run as much of a risk as getting into the fence. It's very challenging to run the boards like that. Running this, which I hear that iRacing's boards their walls is like a fucking magnet. Like you get near it and it just pulls you into it. But guys like Larson and Reddick and, you know, even Junior in his time that could really run the fence. It's a very impressive skill. It's hard to run up there without getting into it. Yeah, I've always seemed to favor the bottom. I like tracks that I can run high and then kind of, you know, diamond the corner, or apex the corner, or whatever, dive down the bottom. Just makes the most sense in my head. It's really hard and weird to like run the cushion or run the high line. It just feels foreign to me. It feels like I'm taking the long way around, but it's all track dependent. This is another stupid fucking practice session. We run these races. They start at the 15-minute marks. You get a 2-minute practice, which by the time the sim loads and all that, you usually have about 45 seconds, which right now I have 54 seconds to practice. Yeah, you might get one lap if you're lucky. Then it's straight to qualifying. There's 5 minutes for qualifying, and then another 2 minutes to grid. So the race doesn't end up starting until about 10 minutes after you start the 10 minutes after you get into the lobby. But that fucking Greg Biffle's ugly cousin running up high, and I'm gonna yeah, really gotta let out of the gas when we start sliding like that. I have a ton of trouble running the bottom here, even though the green line, the The AI suggested line is run the bottom, but man, do I get loose. I cooked the tires now. It's going to be super loose and sloppy here. This practice is fucking pointless. But it ends in 3 seconds, so pass that guy back. Fuck you, purple car. You're a bitch. It'll just snap out in a second. There's a replay of me getting in the goddamn fence. So, confidence going into qualifying extremely low. This is not my favorite track at all. This is a tough track to run. I'm a hack. I seem to have my best luck at super speedways and stuff like Bristol, which I clearly didn't just now, but yeah, these drivers tracks, the cookie cutters and stuff where you actually have to be a good driver, not my thing. I'm better. My bread and butter on the super speedways I've been loving. I'll concede the position. I push. I'm a great pusher. I'm selfless. I don't need to pass you. We'll do better if we're, nuts to butts and I'm pushing you. We'll go 10 mile an hour faster than if we're racing each other, trying to pass each other. So it was a lot of fun last night. I think I finished 3rd or 4th in Daytona. Ended up starting this 4-car train. We were towards the back, and because everyone's battling and racing each other, we just stayed single file. Everyone kind of assumed their position. I was in the caboose, and man, we hauled ass through the field like it was nobody's fucking business. So much fun. These guys come up on me, racing me hard, and I guess once they realize I'm pushing them, we just go. A lot of fun. Yeah. But stuff where you actually have to be good and, nail down consistent laps and not get into the wall. Not my thing. I suck. I'm really fucking battling this here. It's so slick at fucking Miami. So quali is cooked. Keep it out of the fucking fence. I'm gonna have one good lap to reset the car. My first lap is cooked, but let's try and run a good second lap. That was bad. This is not my favorite track. It's tough too because you're really trying to keep the power down. You're trying to keep the momentum up, and it doesn't take much for that ass end to start swinging out on you. So, stuff like this makes you really appreciate how good the pros are, because have a little break, dickhead. This is bad. I'm only in the 130s in the corner. The guy last night was running 150 through the corner. Not me. Pump the brake a little. I want to lock it up. And then it's just all about trying to feel that balance point. 138, not great. I don't know how that guy runs 150 through the corner in a fixed setup. But, 142, a little better. And when can you get back on it? Wide open, still sliding. Really battling the wheel. You can feel it just wanting to come around on you. Qualified 12th, really not good. So this is gonna be another one where the only shot I have is that they all fucking take each other out in front of me and I can just cruise on by. That seems to be my MO here. And it works, so. This is a really hard track to drive. You're gonna see some wrecks early. You're gonna see some angry messages up at the top. I had someone calling everyone special needs and stuff last night. That, as I've come to learn, is a big no-no on iRacing. They will suspend you. I got suspended for a week. Couldn't race for a week. I've heard of people getting 6-month fucking bans for saying slurs in the chat or in the voice chat. So definitely trying to stay away from that mess. Don't want to be a fucking dickhead. But it's tough sometimes. I know when someone just absolutely dumps you for no reason, and you're already having a bad night as it is, it's hard not to spaz. And you should be able to call everyone retarded. I don't know why that should be against the terms and conditions. I'm not offended. I enjoy stuff like that, so. Anyway, I'm just practicing how to run into the wall and how to spin out at this point, so. And we're all fucking wadded up. I don't know if these points in practice and qualifying count towards the rating. I really hope not. And I don't even know if the camera's still on, so. We'll see. Probably ran out of storage by now. I'm probably just talking to myself. That's fine. Let's see. I'm in 14th. 21 guys racing. I'm in 14th. Not great. Ran the second slowest lap of everyone that qualified. Yeah. Logan Shepard. Let's see what he did. He ran a 34.3. I ran a 35.9. No, I ran a 36.09. Logan Shepard. Yeah, I just figured this out. You could watch other people's stuff. Let's see how he gets in the corner. He's doing 1:49 through the corner. Insane. I don't know if he's trail braking. It doesn't show me their SMT. When I watch my replay, it shows me mine, but he's got to be on the brakes there. Trail braking probably. Keeping the momentum up. These guys are running 150 through the corner. I'm having a hard time keeping the wheels under me running 130, 138 through the corner. You can see his wheels shaking, which means he's really trying to hold on to it, but he doesn't touch the wall, and he's up there next to it. It's so hard to do. So today's Blacktooth driver of the day goes out to Logan Shepard on iRacing. This kid's a beast. And then there's someone right behind him. Alan Jones, Michael Miller, Andrew Floyd, George's cousin, Ronnie Richard. All these guys are running 34s, 34.3 and 34.8. Running about 2 seconds faster than me. I got no shot in fucking hell. So, hopefully they take each other out. Then I come scooting by fucking 2 seconds slower. Back my way into a win. So, that shit. Got hit good. I almost fucking missed the start. Almost did all that for nothing. Would have probably. I don't know if you get dequalified. I've never done that. Or dequalified. Disqualified. No idea. Smoking tires. I'm smoking some kush. Woo! Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Oh. It's another fun one where people on here just have a bad habit of wadding everyone up on the goddamn pace laps. People will fuck with you on here. They'll slam the brakes in front of you. You fucking drill them in the ass. Their car is not too affected, and your car is just fucked. These guys are up here getting into it. They're beating and banging on the damn pace laps. Of course, they're who I'm lining up on the outside of, so. Hopper in second. Spin the tires, hit the wall. Yep, this fucking guy in the white is just gonna fucking wreck everybody. Got me into the fence, you fucking asshole. No points though. Don't panic. Tires aren't even hot yet. 40 to go. This is a big track. This race ends up taking about 20 minutes. They're in the fence. Oh, Jesus. He's wadded up. Made it by clean. Ooh! Almost tagged the wall. That's one position. That's how I pass people. That's how I pass people. Let them fucking wreck. I'd rather go slow and survive. They're wrecking up here. There's another position. Up to 12th. Not a good entry. This guy in front of me is in the damn fence. It's tough to run Homestead and knock into the fence at least a few times. I'm clean so far on lap 3, but don't get used to it. And then once you're into it, it's hard to get out of it. You're like suction cup to it. You gotta slam the brakes, turn it down, then you start losing it the other way. Oh, here's a fucking another dickhead. It's like playing fucking Frogger out here. Yeah, I gotta enter higher if I'm wanting to run this high line. Burns up my tires and gets me real loose when I enter low and then try and go high. It's just a bad habit. Still very green. I've only been on iRacing for about a month, but I'm trying to get better at the finer points. Oh! Didn't even... Yeah, you get loose up here, man. You're cooked. Up to 11th. Out of, I think it was 21. Tag the wall. Into the wall. Letting someone by on the inside. 6 car. Going by. Brian Clifford. I'll get you back. Still have 0 incident points. Bad habit there. I followed Brian down to the bottom. My shit's way looser down there. But did gain a little ground on him. Then you get a little squirrely coming down the straight. It's also a bad habit. Seems to me like every time I want to brake, I come all the way out of the gas. I'm not used to or comfortable with trail braking just from driving a regular car. It feels weird getting on the brake with the left foot. But you gotta keep the RPMs up. You're staying in the gas and you're tapping the brake. It's foreign. But we learn as we go. I only pump the brakes. It's funny. Long before I ever even had a sim, or even thought about buying one. So when I first got back into watching racing last year, they had a pedal cam on Kevin Harvick at Sonoma. It's a road course in California. So it's showing you how he's shifting. He wasn't heel towing or anything like that. I'm loose as fuck. This fucking yellow car is gonna come at me like a bat out of hell. So it has they have a pedal cam on Harv running his last race at Sonoma. I think he ran pretty well. Didn't win, but I think he ran top 5. Anyway, that's when I first noticed coming into a hard braking zone. Rather, the instinct is just to put your fucking foot to the floor on the brake, but to avoid locking him up, I noticed he was kind of pumping the brakes. That's when I first saw that, and now I don't even know if it's benefiting me in any way, but I find myself doing that on here. Because when I do mat the brakes, I do seem to lock them up. Go on by, buddy. No fucking problems. Running 12th, maybe 13th now, whatever. I'm on ice skates up here in this fucking middle lane. Not even middle, but not top. One off the top. Try and get in there a little deeper, but it is fucking tough. I don't know if that guy just passed me for position or if he's a lapper. This is probably the last race I run here. Gotta see if the camera's even still running, but this was fun. I don't know. I doubt this is something Joe would want to incorporate on a regular basis. But this makes it seem like I'm not totally wasting my time. At least I'm producing content for the fans. So, that's cool. 31 to go. Only 10 laps in. Like I said, this, fuck's sake, in the wall bad. This is a long race. For iRacing anyway. For online public lobbies. I know people do full-on, multi-hour races, but a lot of the short track stuff you can kind of breeze through in about 10, 12 minutes. This one is easily 20 minutes plus. When you start the race off, you're running, the leaders run 34s, I'm running 36. By the end of it, your tires are so cooked, you're two plus seconds off the pace. I don't even know if this guy's racing me for position or what. He can fuck off. Keeps getting up alongside me and backing off. Up alongside me and backing off. Just go on by if you're going to go on by there, Chief. He is for position. He's 2/10 back. Number 8, Sonny Valles. Surprised he's not running a goddamn Honda with a bunch of AutoZone upgrades, but I'm just kidding you, Sonny. You're a good sport. He dropped back. Now we got Alex. Oh! Don't fucking wreck me, Alex. It's my bad. I got a loose, homie. We're side by side. The guy in a pink fucking race car. I think I scared him enough that he backed off. He's gonna come blowing by me like a bat out of hell. So is this fucking blue car. Someone disconnected. Hopefully that gives me another position. Love when I see that. Just eating up free spots. Came in way too low. Gonna smoke the fence here. Nope. Somehow kept it out. Definitely cooked my tires. We got Alex Giovanni back on the inside in the 10 car. The pink pussy mobile. Still running the lane off. I don't have enough confidence to get up near there. I'm getting loose. I'm wrecking. Come on, Alex, push me. Don't be a fucking douche. Let's run faster together. No one wants to push. No one wants to push. I love getting on a super speedway and just pushing. Fuck off, Alex. I get the bigger run off the top. You're too stupid to run the top. I'm smarter than you. I'm still in 12th. Still trying to keep it out of the goddamn fence. Still only able to fucking... I don't know how these guys, their lowest speed in the corner is 149. That's like my entry speed. I get down to 138 in the corners. Let's just try it. Let's see. 139. That's me really pushing it. Really getting after it. 139. This guy is just... Yeah, go by me on the inside. Later. Probably a leader. The pace this guy has. There's no way he's running back here with us. 10 cars going to follow him on by, but I'm going to get this big run back on the outside. You're at a disadvantage running the bottom here for sure. But I'm at a disadvantage getting into the wall like that. They're both going to get me. They're probably faster than me anyway, but oh well. 25 to go. Running 12th, he's in the fence. He collects it back out. Kind of nice save from my buddy, number 8. I don't remember his name. He's loose. I'm loose. How are these guys running 10 mile an hour faster? I'm back in the damn wall. Get out of the wall! Go around running the bottom. Really got to drop down running the bottom. She wants to just spin around so easily. Hockaloogie, pit stop, shut the door, back to work. You just know you're destroying your tires. You can hear them like skidding through each corner. So I just get progressively looser as the run goes on. Running 14th, losing the car in front, smoking the fence. Almost smoked it. Had to drop it down to 133. Leader's running a 34-1. I'm running a fucking 36-6. Jesus Christ. Leaders are a second and a half faster. $145. That was good. That's probably my best corner of the race. And I wasn't even looking at it. 145 to the corner. Fastest lap of the session. I'll take that. Maybe I found something. Nope, just found the wall. Fuck. I'll take that though. Just gotta do that all 40 of them. All 80 corners. And maybe I'll be decent. I'll go higher. Higher. In the wall. Hard to go higher without getting in the goddamn... Woo! Oh, shit. Whoa. Kept it out of the fence. Gonna lose a bunch of spots. And 2 fucking points. Thing that sucks here too is normally you just like to go into the pits, throw fresh tires on, regroup. I don't know why for this race you only get 1 set. This guy's gonna smoke me in the ass. Please don't. I'm gonna be fucked here. Way towards the back. Definitely lost about 5+ positions. We'll see when we cross the stripe here. Not good. Gonna take it easy a couple laps, try and cool the tires back off. But yeah. That's how easy it is to completely wipe out here. You're coming off the corner, you get the power down a millisecond too early. She's coming around. I lucked out, I was able to keep it out of the fence. Back into the wall. Damn, struggling. This is challenging. I held on to 13th, but a lot of guys must have wrecked out or something. I'm a lap down from the next guy I can gain a position on, and the guy behind me that can pass me, he's 10 seconds off. So at this point, it's just about not doing what I'm doing right now, getting super loose. It's about riding, setting clean times, trying to keep it out of the fence, and hopefully you luck out. Maybe there's 3 more wrecks and I get a top 10 out of it. I'll take that, because it's a struggle here. I didn't spin it out at all last night. I completely lost it. Was able to keep it out of the wall somehow, but just trying to hold on to it at this point. 140 through the corner. Not quite where you need to be competitive here, but we're learning. Sorry if I'm repeating myself a bunch. Still 17 to go. Probably will run pretty clean here for a good stretch. This middle point of the race kind of calms down a bit. And as I get super loose coming off the corner. But you will see some chaos towards the end. And I'm in the wall. Bad in the wall. There's the leaders going by. Have fun, fellas. The guy behind me is taking a pit stop, so I'm in no danger of losing any spots. But I'm also in no danger of gaining any. He's probably making the same rookie mistake I made last night, where you're thinking, I am fucked. I'm way buried in the pack. I'm a lap down. I have nothing to lose. Let me throw some fresh tires on this sumbitch and see if I can somehow muster up enough lap time to finish decent. And then you learn after entering the pits, which they did tell you before the race, to be fair, but I wasn't paying attention. You learn, oh, no extra tires. So your pit stop's 2 seconds. I don't even think they fixed anything. I think they just add gas. And they send you on your fucking way. So you waste about 30 seconds for literally no gain, which is what I think the 3 car did. Michael Miller, number 2. He is now a lap down. I'm still sitting at 2 incident points. You get 17, you're DQ'd, which I've had happen, where through no fault of my own, I get DQ'd. in a short track race. I didn't go after anyone. I didn't instigate any of the contact. And I literally got ran over four or five times in one race. Got DQ'd through no fault of my own. And there's nothing you can really do. You file a protest, but stuff like that seems to be, from what I've read on iRacing, just gets deemed a racing incident. Or if you do something egregious like me, like driving backwards on track and wrecking the entire top five, that's a little more cut and dry versus someone just getting into you in the corner and just say, oh, they got loose, or which does happen. There was a case yesterday where I'm doing what I'm doing now. I think I was running 11th instead of 13th, but just riding in the back, minding my business, trying to keep it clean. And this car just fucking punts me into the infield. He comes up alongside of me. I move down to the bottom to give him his preferred lane. I'm actually being a real gentleman, which I haven't really been doing here. I'm running the top. You gotta pass me, go down the fucking, go the inside. I'm not good enough to run the inside. Yeah, I moved down to let this go by. Gotta go by. Fuck. Just go by. Someone's gonna fucking, I'm too slow. They're gonna fucking fly into the back of me. Sorry. I pull down to let him go by. He gets alongside of me, and I don't see him fly by. I'm like, that's weird. And there was some drama early in the race. He was the one cursing everyone out, calling us all special needs, which I forgot to watch the replay of his original wreck, what made him spaz. Yeah, he gets alongside of me, doesn't pass me, and then sends us both spinning into the fucking grass for no goddamn reason. I didn't bother anyone the entire race. I didn't do anything to anyone. And I'm just getting punted to the fucking infield. Coming off a 1 week suspension, I'm like, fuck that. I'm reporting you. I'm a narc now. I'm not cool. I'm a narc. You can fucking sit out for a week. If I gotta keep my fucking emotions in check, so do you. So I gotta watch the replay to save it to report him, and he didn't do it on purpose at all. He was pissed off. He was driving too aggressively. He was hitting the gas way too damn hard. From my perspective I can't see to the right of me really at all. Even when I use the thing where it looks right, you can kind of see, but I'm running wide open down the straight. I'm not really looking right. I'm expecting him to go flying by. So to me, this guy just fucking punted us for no reason. I watched the replay. He got in way too hot, got loose, got in the fence, trying to get it off the fence, got loose again. He was steering away from me when it happened. He was not trying to wreck me at all. So I ended up not filing the report, but don't know what the point of that story was, but yeah, I was, when I first was running iRacing, I was kind of looking at it like vigilante justice, eye for an eye. You ruin my race, you're not finishing the race either. I'm going to fucking pit the car. I'm going to sit there, let them do the repairs for the 3 minutes or whatever it is. I'm going to go back out. I'm going to pull off on the shoulder. I'm going to wait till I see you, and I'm going to put you in the fucking fence. And I did that a lot. A lot of collateral damage doing that. A lot of pissed off people. Apparently I'd been getting reported for weeks, and then after so many warnings that they have to suspend you. So, like I said, the one I got suspended for, I'm running backwards on the track. I was fucking super annoyed. I think I was having a good race that race. Someone wrecked me for no reason. My wires crossed. I wrecked the whole field. Scumbag move on my part. Not defending it. But, yeah, I was going real vigilante justice style. It seems to be here on iRacing. If someone does some egregious shit like that, the real way to get them back is to report them. They could get banned for anywhere from 1 day to 6 months. So that's really where you hit them. You hit them in the pocketbook. You end up spending, I think I got a discount because I bought 2 years, but I think it's $150 or $200 a year for iRacing. So right there, you're losing $20 a month or whatever that comes out to, and a little less, $15 a month. And you're inconvenienced. You can't run. You can't play online with your buddies. You can't run online races. And yeah, running against the computer, they don't wreck. They run clean the whole time. They'll wreck you sometimes, but fucking fence. It's just not the same. It's not as exciting. So yeah, but I'm not just gonna be all like reporting everything. That one, I reviewed it. I hated it because I wanted to file my first report, but I don't think he meant to do it, so Anyway, the inner workings of iRacing. It's like you can't. Like how I was raised, if someone bullies you or someone hits you, you punch them in the fucking nose. And I grew up always. My grandparents and parents telling me, if you don't start it and you hit them back, you're never gonna get in trouble here, even if you get suspended. And that's the way it should be. You should be able to fucking defend yourself. Seems like iRacing is in that coddling fucking generation where you can't go out and fucking wreck someone back. You gotta fucking go tell the teacher, and that's so gay, but it is what it is. That's the way society is now. Old man shouts at clouds. In the fence again! Fuck's sake. 5 to go. Running 13th. Someone just disconnected. Maybe that gets us 12th. And then you hope that they fucking really fucking in the wall again. I think I hit the wall. Joe, run this back. How many times did I hit the wall? Probably at least 10 times this race. This is probably an extremely boring episode. I'm going to feel extremely self-conscious after doing it. Oh, I kept it out. It's probably like watching paint dry. That's fine. Joe wasn't here to co-host me this week. I'm out here drowning. It's actually been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll shut my fucking trap. We'll be doing ASMR final laps here. Come to the white flag. 3 to go. 4 to go. And yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards. If my shit's even still running. Back in the fence. No, we won't. So, we brought home 12th. Not good. 2 very not great races, but what are you going to do? Ran clean. Only 2 incident points out of 2 races. I will take that every day of the week. Yeah, 12th place out of 21 cars. Only 2 DNFs, so not too shabby. I think I qualified 15th or something, so I moved up a little. Don't think I passed anyone legitimately, but we don't need to go there. That's fine. We'll take a 12th. And then we'll message the boys. Good race, y'all. This is my new Southern character. I'm a Yankee, but in iRacing, I always say y'all. Say good luck, y'all, and good race, y'all. So, good pod, y'all. That was fun. Very weird to sit here and talk to yourself. See what the fucking... The client update is ready. What the fuck does that mean? He's gonna update my shit. I don't know what that just did. Anyway. Rating is a 3.66. As of 2 days ago, it was like a 2.27. I don't know how much more I have to get out of the D. I am very close to being out of the D class. I don't even know if the last race even loaded yet, but yeah. Not the biggest fan of the tracks this week. Not the best, but you live and you learn. You don't get to pick. They seem to change the tracks on a week-to-week basis. So yeah, it's still running. That's pretty cool. It's not expected to be running that whole time. But yeah, the tracks this week, the short track stuff's Langley, really short. Trucks at Charlotte, not my favorite. Haven't ran the Legends yet. Maybe I'll run that if Tina's not spazzing on me. But Arca, Homestead, not my favorite. The only thing I'm really been liking is that car store at Bristol. That race only runs like every 3 fucking hours. And then yeah, I really enjoy this, the Draftmaster, the Daytona one. But that's not running until 4 o'clock. It's fucking damn half hour away. So, yeah, the next one's loading here in 5 minutes. Mini stocks at Langley, like maybe you could eke out a good finish there, but that's just so boring. You're on the gas for 2 seconds, you're back off it. It's like ridiculously short. No one runs. I bought this SRX car for like, I don't know, $12 or something. No one runs it. Just a complete waste of fucking money. I think I've ran it once. I did a race, no one came to it. There's no one even in the lobby. Pickup Cup at Charlotte, kind of fun, but I'm not very good at Charlotte. Cups are super loose, and Pickup Cup isn't even ranked. So it's like I was running races on here for weeks and weeks and weeks, and my rating wasn't changing at all. And it turns out that it was because I was running completely unranked races without even knowing it. So, gonna take a chance here, run the Legends before I check my texts. Got this cool 11R based Legends car. I was doing black and yellow a lot at first, and then I decided to be gay and switch it to the Dale Jr. look, which, let's do that now. Sorry, Tommy, I love you, buddy, but I'm just being a poser now with the Dale Jr. colors. I was liking the black and yellow with the Jegs stickers, but go red, black, and red. No, maybe white. Yeah, that's fine. The Dale Jr. Legends car. Shout out to my mom. My mom just texted me. Love you, Mom. Put the fucking Exalta. And whatever this is. Yeah, that's cool. Just pick random sponsors. It doesn't fucking matter. Change the font. If you play iRacing, you want your number to look like Dale Jr.'s slanted 8. Forward slant on the arrow. And 855 was my number when I ran karts at the now defunct Corson Speedway in Marmora. But yeah, you get a pretty good, it's not the same, but it's close. Yeah, I run double nickel in karts, but now I'm just reliving my childhood by playing video game race cars and pretending I'm Dale Jr. So yeah. Thanks if you actually watched this, if Joe uploaded it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. Never thought I'd be able to do... Oh, gotta take a shit. Never thought I'd be able to do a podcast on my own. Very weird to sit and talk by yourself. But this was fun. I'm going to cut it, chop it, whatever the fuck. I'm going to cut it before I run out of storage. Maybe run this race, maybe not. Depends on how angry Tina is, because I've been iRacing for an hour now in the middle of the afternoon. But, oh well. Big kid's in daycare. She's only got the little kid. He got some shots today. He's probably sleeping, so fingers crossed. I will update with how I ran in this race. She's calling me now, so probably not going to be able to run this race. But, yeah. Thank y'all. Shout out to our sponsors. Traction Motorsports, Tommy and the 11R rocket ship. HRS Promotion Designs, give Autumn a shout. She'll make your social media sparkle. Stewart's Handyman Service, 609-338-9427. If you need anything done to your home, give him a shout. Tell him the Black Tooth Boy sent you. Brendan Shepard, Mobile Detailing Service, probably going to be out of commission. Let's give our shout out to Brendan. He had a bad knee injury this weekend racing dirt bikes. Also, shout out to our sponsor, Brendan Shepard, Off-Road Motorsports. I believe it was a torn tibia and fibula. I don't know what those words are. But he has had 2 knee surgeries this week. Really a tough deal. Thinking of you, Shep. Gonna try and come up and see you this week. Yeah, man, give some love to Shep. Thanks to all our sponsors. And miss you, Joey. Hope you're having fun in Florida. Hopefully you actually upload this. And if you enjoyed this, maybe I'll start doing this a little more. Just call it like fucking I Suck at iRacing podcast or something. I don't know. But I'm punching out. Love you guys. Thank you. Peace.